In this video, I'm playing a dating game like you have never seen before because I can say absolutely anything that I want to this AI and the AI can say absolutely anything back, and it's my mission to make one of them fall in love with me. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm MadMorph. This is where I play indie games, cozy games, and games you've never heard of, so like and subscribe for more. Let me know in a comment how my flirting and riz game is, and let's begin the video. In the back seat of your parents' rusty old camper, you look out the window, lost as you ponder your new life in a new city. Not the easiest font to read, is it? Don't worry, I'm going to read it for you. 1999, what's in store for you this year? You carry boxes inside. This will be your home. You start unpacking things. When you're done, you decide to get an early night. Better settle in before school on Monday. It's a new year, baby. 4th of January, Monday. You arrive at the gates of your new school, Escapoldo College. Who will you meet here? As you walk to reception, you are guided to the office of your new form tutor. What was his name? My new form tutor was Mr. Annoying. You knock on the door and enter the room. Oh, hello, Morphy. How are you doing? Good. That's good. My name's Mr. Annoying, and I'll be your form tutor. I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a few bits of advice before you get started. Make sure you do your homework and listen to your teachers, especially Miss Frizzle. Yeah, I think that's everything the faculty wanted me to cover. Don't get up yet. There were some other things I wanted to say, but maybe we don't tell the faculty. I think a newcomer like yourself ought to get the down, though, you know? Kid, we've got a bit of a rumor problem at this school. Rumors can be good or bad or plain evil. Depends on the nature of your offense. They aren't just empty words either. What they say behind your back will affect how others feel about you. Capiche? Want my advice? Only let them see your good side. Keep that bad side nicely tucked away, hidden deep within. Can't cause any harm that way. That's what my therapist says. If you catch yourself in a pickle, fear not, tiny person. Got my eyes and ears. Book in with me. We can work out what they're saying, how they're feeling. When you're not in school, I'm sure you'll be busy bashing rocks or whatever kids do these days. Anyway, newbie, they say opposites attract. Not in this school. Chances are you'll be meeting like-minded folks. Choose your pastimes wisely. So this is the tutorial. We're getting tips for how to play right now. Once you've met someone, why not get to know them better by arranging a date? You do that by calling them on the phone. If it goes well, have yourself a new friend. Maybe someone to whisper to, if you catch my drift. Sir, this is inappropriate. Someone to whisper to on New Year's Eve, hint, hint. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Need an adult. A little whispered confession at the end of the Millenium. Nudge, nudge. Come on, I practically give it to you. The Millennium Whisper. Surely you've heard of it? You haven't? I see. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. The faculty did explicitly tell me not to, but I think maybe you ought to know. Yes, I think you deserve to know. I mean, I was spot on with your name without even meeting a character yet. There's a rumor circulating around school. If two people confess their love to each other on New Year's Eve, the dawn of the next millennium, you'll both share 1,000 years of happiness together. Well, do you know what I was doing when the millennium was ringing itself in? Little Morphy had a little bit too much to drink and was passing out in the deck chair in someone's little conservatory of a very large house where all of the friends had gone to and missed everything. So kind of came around feeling better at like 6 in the morning. Awesome. Imagine me and Miss Frizzle together for 1,000 years. I mean, for example, what a silly... What, you think she'd be mine? No, stupid, Mr. Annoying. Stupid, stupid. Sorry about that. You see what I mean? Bunch of baloney. That's everything I wanted to say. Okay, let's get to the game, sir. Don't need any more of your character. Oh yeah, so I get to type whatever, right? Sorry, I guess I better see what you asked me. You just said, any questions before you enter the lion's den? Yeah. Why do you think this is appropriate? I think it's highly inappropriate and will report you to the dean. What do you got to say for yourself, punk? Please don't. I want to keep my job. Being a form chef is a great practice for being a proper chef when I retire. What? Mr. Annoying seems afraid, and you left a creepy impression. I left a creepy impression. Does he want to look in the mirror? Absolute joke, mate. It asked me what I wanted my background to be, and I picked like the anarchy symbol and stuff, and I seem to have been put into the bedroom of like a 16-year-old girl, so don't know what's happening here. On weekends, you decide how to spend your free time. What you choose to do will affect your well-being and how others perceive you. Okay. I would like to be a rebel. No? Oh, I pick here, right, okay. Play video games, obviously. Next day, I see. Oh, that was STEM work. Well, I chose the wrong thing. I thought I was playing Sims 1. Trivia, sleep. Dude, you're not sleeping at the weekends if you're a teenager, right? Actually, how old are we? We're at college, right? I guess so. Anyway, you're not sleeping because, like, that's when you're off school. You're trying to use all of the time you can. So we've got fitness, sleep, art, trivia, STEM, work on your looks, eat chocolate, use the phone, humanities, gazette, which I guess is like magazines. There isn't actually just to be fun. Let's be art. Let's try and attract an artsy person. Decide what to focus on for the next school week on Sundays. You may bump into someone new whilst at school, and who you meet will depend on how others perceive you. Okay, let's focus on art. I'm an artiste. I'll sit in the corner of the lunchroom and look mysterious as I sketch in my notebook and write poetry. Occasionally I'll glance up to see if I'm being noticed. Maybe I'll hold a popular book, a niche popular book, under my arm. I've never read it, but it looks good. At lunchtime, you grab a plate of macaroni cheese from the counter and sit down at one of the long canteen tables. You can't see an obvious group to sit with, so you decide to eat on your own. Like I said, before long, a dinner tray is slammed down on the table in front of you and a wide-eyed girl takes a seat. Robin. Cute top. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we haven't met yet. My name's Robin, and I have a petition that you should really, really sign. So what are we thinking about, Robin? We've got a cute top, but we've got badges. Talking about a petition, the little earth sign. Is this the ozone layer? Is this save the world? Oh my god, I keep forgetting that I'm going to have to type. This is so funny. Oh, hi Robin. I like your badge. What does that signify? Oh, thank you. It's about the girls being able to wear the trousers like boys do at school. Because you're new here, it's important to show you're an active member of the community who really cares about making this a better place. Will you sign it? Robin, why do you have a badge of the earth on your cardigan? I mean, I thought it was just a good idea, you know, since I'm trying to save the planet and everything. Also, you know, I care about other things as well. But anyway, the petition, will you sign it? Okay. Well, the earth is great and so worth saving, babe. I'll sign the petition if you'll sign my art book with your phone number. I don't really want to give out my personal information, you know? And also, I mean, isn't art stuff like private? Like, you shouldn't be showing it to everyone. Anyway, I guess you could say, I've already signed your artwork by signing my name on it. Does that count? You've already signed my artwork. What are you even saying, girl? This artwork isn't private. In fact, I've been sketching your pretty face from across the room all lunch. Don't take that weirdly. It's just because you're so lovely. So please write your phone number under this art. No, it's not actually nice to sketch someone without their permission. I think you'll find it is. I've seen many, many TikToks where people say, hey, I sketched you, and people always say thank you so much. Even if you think they might agree later, it's still wrong to do it secretly. I don't really see how my phone number has anything to do with it. If you want to contact me, there's plenty of ways that anyone can get my personal news from me. Robin seems to be feeling good about themselves, but you left an appalling impression. Oh, dear. Oops. You can meet with those you've met at school by calling and organising a date. Try it now. I don't think it's going to be very welcome, but I'll give Robin a ring. Cello. Hello. Okay. Hello, Robin. Do you want to go on a date? Let's go to the cinema, I guess. I didn't have any other choices there. Doesn't want to go to the cinema with them after they staked me out and made unwanted advances. Oh. Trying to be nice. Let me know in a comment if you'd like someone to sketch you from across the room, and then be like, you're just so breathtaking. On new moons, your classmates devise rumors, one rumor brewing. Uh-oh. Rumors from new moons are spread the following full moon unless they change their mind. They're gonna be like, oh, we heard about you. You're the creepy guy that draws people. This is not my real life game, by the way, because I can't draw to save my life. I would never. They'd be getting just literally a smiley face or a stick person. It really would throw someone off if I sketched them. They'd be like, okay. To attend a prearranged date, select the chocolate box. It is your responsibility to remember to attend dates. People rarely enjoy being stood up. She said she didn't want to go, though. You arrive at a cozy independent cinema in the heart of the city. Which film will you choose to take Robin to see? The Déjà Vu or Brush Hour? Déjà Vu sounds great. A friendly usher scans your ticket and you recline into a plush sofa seat right under the big screen to watch Déjà Vu. Damien McMichelson wakes to January 1st, 1983 again, as if 1983 wasn't bad enough for the first time, using his knowledge to become rich and successful. I feel like this is also AI making up a story for a movie. You and Robin make your way out of the cinema to share your thoughts on the film. I guess she came? Thanks for taking me out. I'm not sure about the movie. I mean, it was nice of you to offer, but I don't really appreciate science fiction films, you know? I'm more of a realist. I prefer documentaries and stuff like that, based in reality. All those special effects and imaginary worlds are a bit silly, really. Oh, that's too bad. Actually, science fiction has a lot to say about saving the world, which I know you to be passionate about, so thought you may have an interest. I apologize for being wrong, and I apologize for sketching your face the other day. Yes, well, when you put it like that, I suppose I am interested, although I still think this imaginary world thing is a bit stupid. And yeah, no problem. You didn't actually apologize before? And I was wondering, because you seemed quite angry and upset when I confronted you about it. Are you okay now? I wasn't angry or upset. That's just my face and my voice. I get that a lot. But I'm very relaxed and chill. I'm super chill and fine. Thanks for asking. So basically what you're telling me is that even though you look angry and upset, you're actually calm and relaxed underneath it all? Because that's quite a common misconception about me. People tend to think that I'm angry and aggressive all the time, but I'm actually quite calm and relaxed most of the time. It's just when somebody challenges me or something, then suddenly I'm angry and aggressive. That happens a lot. That sounds familiar. Seems like we have so much in common, Robin. Do you enjoy reading books? Yes, I love reading books. What kind of books are you reading? I just finished Pride and Prejudice on my podcast called Down to Sleep. I read books to help people sleep. It's on YouTube and everywhere you get podcasts. Wow, that's interesting. Never seen or heard of it. You've never seen or heard of Pride and Prejudice, Robin? Don't believe you. You look like someone who reads it once a year. See you around. Robin seems to be feeling good about themselves, and you left a fantastic impression. I'm pretty sure the 2005 version is your comfort movie, Robin. Okay? This might be the 90s, but... Right, I'm going to spend some time on my looks. Bum 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 bum. You're walking down the corridor and bump into Robin. Can I meet someone new? Like, we should see other people, Robin. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to be standing there. I guess you weren't looking where you were going either? Anyway, I was just passing by and wanted to say that the book you read me was really, really cool. I loved it. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, you listened to Pride and Prejudice on the Down to Sleep podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and everywhere you get podcasts. So why don't you join the Patreon at patreon.com/downtosleep, Robin? And I can really tuck you in. Sure thing, babe. I'm glad you liked it. Perhaps I could be your Mr. Darcy. I guess you could be if I wanted to, although I would probably choose somebody a bit more attractive, sorry, but maybe we can discuss it over dinner sometime. What the hell is this kind of... Did you just call me ugly, Robin? No, not at all. Not what I meant at all. I just think perhaps we could go on a date and then you could potentially be my Mr. Darcy, but I need to be able to trust whoever it is. Obviously, I need to feel attracted to them. Attraction's really important to me. Let me just turn down the sound effects volume because that is a little bit overbearing. But I do like the music. Attraction's really important to you? Robin, that's kind of shallow. Lucky for you, I'm ridiculously good looking though. Well, looks on everything. It's also about personality and whether or not you match up with mine. Obviously I'm shallower than others, but I need to feel like there's substance here as well. Right. Yeah, sounds good. What do you like to eat? Wow, you're very confident. Well, I like healthy eating. Lots of vegetables, lean protein and complex carbs. No point in having a diet that's high in fat and sugar. That's going to make me feel awful and unhealthy, physically and mentally. Robin seems to be feeling good about themselves, and you left a relatively good impression. I actually can't tell, like, Robin has this initial nerd vibe, and like, save the world, etc. And then, now she's kind of acting like a mean girl. Confused. Oh, this is actually like reading the news. Oh. I thought it was like an interest. How do I close that? Let's do a little bit of work on my looks, because looks are important, apparently. And some more art. And some more art. Thanks. Not really following what these points are for, just here to talk to some AI, to be honest. You're in the art department working on some ceramics for an upcoming sculpture project. You stand back and admire the pots you have created, returning to the wheel to throw at your next piece. Without any warning, a random girl who's never met before picks up one of your glazed pots and smashes it to the ground. What? You jump up to stop her, horrified by this injustice, but when she realizes the pot was yours, her face drops completely. Hello, Dawn. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did you see who did this? Oh god. Yes, I did see who did this. It was the most enchanting young woman I've ever seen in my life. Enchanting? Oh, thank goodness. You know, I've been trying to do this whole not being terrified of the world thing, and it's nice to hear that it's working out for me. You must be quite the artist yourself, then, to have created such beautiful pottery. Indeed I am, but why did you smash it? Well, when I got here, your pot looked absolutely amazing, and now it just looks like a pile of rubbish. So, you know, if you want to keep it looking good, maybe you should go and fix it, or start working on another one. Sorry again. No, Dawn, why did you smash the pot? Yes, I can fix it, or make another one. But I would like an actual reason as to why you smashed that pot, please. I guess I didn't really need a reason. You know, I just wanted to destroy something, because I could. I'm sorry. You know, I wouldn't have done it if I knew it was yours, but once again, really sorry. Well, I guess art is like destruction in a lot of ways, and to create, you must first destroy. Or something. I'm quite profound, you know? Do you like profound things? Yeah, I think what you're getting at is that the process of creation is often destructive in itself, you know? Like, when I was making that pot, you weren't making the pot, Dawn. I made the pot. I was probably subconsciously destroying other things in my life to give myself time to focus on it. I guess you're right. Although being a teenager, I'm sure you already knew that. Dawn seems excited. You left a charming impression, obviously. We've kind of been a walking red flag up to this point, but, you know, where the bull's at. It is the end of the month. Did I diffuse that rumor, or does everyone think I'm a creep? Let's see. It's time for a moon. The moon goes over and it goes green. Don't know what it means. Spend my time with trivia. And on art. Just max out art, I suppose. Dawn seems quirky enough. You're heading home after school when you see Dawn leaving at the same time. Press 1. Fancy a walk and talk? I was thinking we could walk back together. Say nothing. Yeah, sure, walk. Hey, yeah, no, I mean, I'd love to walk and talk. You know, I get a lot of stuff on my mind, and walking always seems to help clear it. Are there any topics that you particularly want to talk about? Anything new in your life recently? You and Dawn set off to walk home together. Dawn, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie? Well, you know, I think each person has their own preferences, and honestly, I think it's quite subjective. You know, some people might prefer Dawn, what's your favorite movie? from the early 20th century. Others might prefer more modernist films, like those made by David Lynch. You know, I think it really just depends on what you enjoy. I personally love black and white silent films from the early 20th century. Wow, that's interesting. Quite quirky, aren't you? Quirky, hey? Well, I'll tell you what's actually quite quirky. There's this entire town called Whittier that nobody seems to know about, hidden away, surrounded by a lot of mystery. People seem to disappear into it, and nobody knows where they went. Now that, my friend, is actually quite quirky. Do you want to go there together and investigate? We could start a podcast, do a vlog series, write a book. We will be the next Mulder and Scully, me and you, together, entwined forever, in a will they, won't they. Together, entwined forever. I like the sound of that. I think that sounds really great. I'm down, let's do it. Dawn seems to be feeling good about themselves, and you left a fantastic impression. Of course I did. Who wouldn't want to go to a strange place where people disappear and be the next Mulder and Scully with me? Oh, this is ridiculous. And I kind of like it. Maxing up our art, maxing up our looks. He's an arty, good-looking boy. Are we actually going to go on? I should call her, right? I think I'm just like going through the motions at this point, and I should actually phone Dawn and arrange a date. Heather, how's it going? Who the hell is Heather? Do you want to go on a date on Sunday? We can go... cinema, park, fancy food. Don't know, the mall? Cafe? Let's go to the cinema. Great. People say a cinema is not a good date place. It's a great place for a date because it takes the pressure off. You get your like initial like hey oh like to out, right? Then you go into the cinema. Yeah, okay, you're in there for 2 hours or whatever and not looking at each other, but it just takes that pressure off. You're in each other's company, sitting next to each other, blah, blah, blah. You spend your time in the cinema, you do something after, and it gives you something to talk about on the date. I guess it's different these days. People probably relate it to, like, oh, they like instantly know now if they're going to like someone or not, and they kind of want to get out of there and not be stuck in the cinema. But back in the day, okay, when people were courting... The cinema was a great place to go if you were dating, because you actually wanted to spend time with someone. You took people on dates that you wanted to spend time with. It wasn't like a new random person that you had swiped on some app. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I don't know if I can exactly remember the last time I went to the cinema. I'm definitely excited. What film do you recommend? Okay, so we've got to remember on the Sunday, which is today, we go to the cinema. I want to stand Dawn up. You arrive at a cozy independent cinema in the heart of the city. What film? 1 for Brush Hour, 2 for Forest Hump. Well, I would like there to be a black and white movie on that I would take her to, but it looks like it's going to be Forest Hump. A friendly usher scans your ticket and reclines into a young camel named Forest is rejected from his herd after being born without a hump. Determined to prove himself and win over his true love, Janae, Forest embarks on a perilous journey. Great. The end credits roll. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't spoken to you since we spoke about wanting to investigate this town of Whittier together, and yet here we are, sitting in a cinema, watching a film about a camel that wants to find its hump. And I'm completely distracted, you know, because I'm slightly worried you might not still be interested in investigating this town with me. Am I wrong? I hope I'm wrong. Baby, you're not wrong. I've been preparing the investigation of that crazy, spooky town all week so that we can go together and be safe and have a great time. I've got us flashlights and walkie-talkies and notebooks to write in as we investigate together. What are you most looking forward to the investigation for? It's kind of funny that you can, like, that stuff can come up and then it can remember it, right? Like, it's an interesting little... We're still in the infancy of stuff being used for things like this, and I know there's lots of debates about AI and all the rest of it, but I quite like it when something uses it almost as part of the art form rather than to replace, like, something else, if that makes sense, you know? Let's see, what did you say here? I'm so excited. Everything. I mean, obviously I want to go with you. That would be heaven. But I think, you know, it would just be really great to finally meet someone who shares my interests. I didn't think there were anybody else in this world who thought that silence were cool. Apparently there are, and goes by the name of Murphy. Well, it's Morph. It's not... It's... What? How do you not know my name? How do you not know my name? It's literally in the log. Yep. I like silence. But I'm really looking forward to be investigating with you in the middle of the night with only each other for company. Yeah, I think that being investigated with you will be absolutely incredible. Yeah, let's commit a crime. And I can't wait for it. I think I might even... You might even... What? Maybe nothing, maybe everything. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh. Sounds like a date, Dawn. It does it? Yeah, I guess it does. Cool, this was fun. See ya. You seem to have endeared yourself to Dawn and left an endearing impression and lasting impression? Let's see. Okay, Dawn's crazy, but, you know, when you have a type. 2 rumors brewing? Of what? What have I done now? You make your way out of your last lesson, enjoy the fresh breeze that hits your face. Literally that Nicolas Cage Con Air gif. Most of the other students are heading onto the field for break, but you decide to sit on a bench for a moment and soak up the sunshine. As you lean back against the brick wall and close your eyes, you feel a shadow blocking out the sun. You open your eyes again to see a boy staring down at you, looking deeply concerned. Hi. I don't want to encroach too much on your personal space, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay because, well, you do know you're sat on the lonely bench, right? Oh, tell me, Astarian Light, what is the lonely bench, pray? Regale me with your thrilling info. It's basically just a silly thing that the school came up with. It was just like this idea of, like, if someone's lonely, they can sit on this particular bench and then people are meant to come over and talk to... Oh, okay. I thought it was a bad thing. I thought it was like this was the loser bench and you were coming to mock me, but you're actually coming to see if I'm okay. That's actually kind of sweet, Rowan. Ah. My bad. Yeah, Rowan, what's my name? I'm Morphy, Rowan. I'm Morphy, Rowan. Nice to meet you, bud. Would you like a game of hacky sack? I'm trying to think of what they do in this time. I've never actually played hacky sack before, but sure. Great, let's play. I kick up the ball 10 times and kick it to you. The sack. You know what I mean. I get it. Yeah, I'll try my best to keep it up. You know, 10 years or something? 10 years? That's unnecessary. Well, Rowan, Anybody you like in this school? I should ask if they've heard any rumors about me. That's got nothing to do with anything, and I refuse to answer until you apologize. Rowan seems to be feeling good about themselves. You didn't leave much of a... What have I done? What did I do? I played hacky sack with you, and then asked if you liked anyone. Goodness me. Can I live? I'm going to go on another date with Dawn. Wait, there's a voicemail. I like the music on this screen. How's it going? Let's go on a date on Saturday and let's go to the mall. I mean, I don't know if I can exactly remember the last time I went to the shopping center, but I'm definitely excited. What shop do you recommend? Is that next Saturday or it's not today? It said I had a voicemail. Can I click it? You're walking down the corridor and bump into Rowan. Don't think too hard, Rowan. What? What did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear exactly what you said there. I said, have you heard any rumors about me? Rumors about you? No, I haven't heard anything. Everyone seems to either love you or hate you. What? But I haven't heard any specific rumors. Is there something you'd like to clear up? I can probably ask around for you, depending on what it is. No. I was just curious, since you seemed to think I offended you the other day when we played hacky sack for 10 years. No, you didn't offend me. Like, I'm not even thinking about that anymore. It's completely in the past. If you want to know more about me, I'm happy to tell you, but I don't really have any rumors for you. Well, Rowan, rowan your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 your eyes are but a dream. Why does everyone seem to think that I'm some sort of expert boatsman? I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't know where to start, but thank you for the kind compliment. You're welcome. Maybe it's because you're such a dreamboat. Right, well, thanks for playing yourself in today's episode of Morpheus Makes a Complete and Utter Fool of Themselves. I'll see you later. Listen. Just because that's the subtitle of every video I've ever made doesn't give you the right to throw it back in my face, Rowan. Rowan seems to be feeling good about themselves. You left a relatively good impression. Ah, well, there you go. I'll be your clown. Let me check the phone. I think we have a date today. No new messages. Oh. You have no new messages. Right. How do I hang up then? How do I... Hello? Okay. Let me see what Mr. Annoying's heard about me. Definitely nothing inappropriate about me calling this guy up on a weekend. Hello? I'm supposed to book in to see you? Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd invite me back after that less than stellar start. What made you change your mind? We're booked in to see you on March 5th? I can't even just check in with you right now? Wait, I was supposed to go to a date today. Are you for real? Because I called him, it goes to the next day? What the hell was that? And there was like a sad face with Robin? Or did that mean I have a date with Robin today? Dawn. Dawn. Are you upset with me? hello. I never expected to hear from you again after you stood me up. I'm sorry. Look, I'll make it up to you. March 6th, okay? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can exactly remember the last time. Sure. That's silly that I couldn't call that guy and, like, that it moved the day forward, right? And I missed the date because of that? That doesn't make sense. You're heading home after school when you see Dawn leaving at the same time. It's a dangerous world out there. They say it's safest to walk home in packs. What do you reckon? You and me? Some people say I'm a lone wolf, but today I don't mind being in a pack with you. You want to howl at the moon together? I will. Well, if that's... It's a choice between that and saying nothing. So I guess I'm going to say that. I'm sorry, I don't really know. I might just head off on my own here. Thank you, though. Dawn refused the offer. Dawn seems afraid. He's left a pretty bad impression. Well, I mean, that's the correct response to someone saying that to you. I didn't get to pick what that said that. You know. Jeez. Wow, we screwed things up. All because we wanted to speak to Mr. Annoying about what rumors we had heard. And the fact is, you shouldn't care what other people are saying. You should just focus on your life and do your own thing. And if we'd done that, then we would have been at the date with Dawn and had a great time. Things were going well. We'd be Mulder and Scully by now. I don't even know what this means. 10 people reacting, 11 people reacting. Rumors were spread about you. A shudder goes down your spine. You get the sudden feeling a few people like you less. What? Yeah, he like came up to me and said he was like a lone wolf, but he could I could be in his pack tonight. It was so weird. You were called to the form tutor's office for a meeting. The tutor has a suitcase packed and ready, and a large map of the world pinned to the wall, several countries highlighted in red pen. Okay. I stink. That's why I bought some deodorant, but I forgot to use it. Hello. You're on time. Hi, Stinky. Have you heard any rumors about me? Rumors about you? Well, there is one that could be true. There's another that definitely isn't, but we'll get to that later. Right now, I need to ask you a question. Are you okay with answering questions? Because I'm going to ask you lots and lots of questions. Shoot. Well, I've got plenty of time to spare, as you can see, and I'm leaving this school. Anyway, which makes me pretty bold, I think. So, what's your name? I know a lot of people here, but I don't think I've met you before. Yes, we have met before. Now, tell me the rumors. That you're a tiger yourself. Is that true? I'm joking. I'm making a joke. Don't worry. As long as you answer my questions honestly, then I'll give you an honest answer to yours. Right? Don't play games with me, Mr. Annoying. I know all your secrets and can have you fired. Lickety-split. Lickety-spit? Lickety-split. Now, tell me what you've heard about me. No, please, not that. Anything but that. I've heard that you might spread rumors about people, which is bad because I might get into trouble. I hear you're attractive though. Maybe you would want to be my Millenium Whisper? Mr. Annoying seems overwhelmed. You left an appalling impression. I left an appalling impression? A teacher just asked me out. Unbelievable. The shopping center is busy with weekend shoppers. Let's take her to the toy store. You decide on a toy store filled with stuffed toys, board games, and practical jokes. You and Dawn enter the shop and spend some time walking up and down the aisles. So, did you manage to think up any more practical jokes that you could play on me? Well, I didn't know you were such a prankster. I thought we were going to investigate that creepy town together and see about the missing people, maybe fall in love during the course of the investigation, write some books together, become famous, have films based on our lives, be the modern day Warrens, you know? Does that sound like a better plan than playing silly little pranks on each other? But if you really want me to, I can point at your chest and say, "What's that?" and go blip and knock my finger gently up into booping your nose and say, "Haha, gotcha, silly." Yeah, I mean, I don't object to you knocking my nose lightly, although I might just warn you, if you end up falling in love with me, then it might just make things a bit complicated. Especially if you end up buying me lots of gifts from toy stores. I'm open to receiving them, so I guess it's all okay. Right. Well, surprise, I bought this whole toy store for you. This is my gift to you for being my investigation partner. This entire toy store. It's yours. Now, boop. Got your nose. I see. You've taken me literally, and yes, I'm actually quite prone to silliness, as long as it doesn't take over my life or become too ridiculous or stupid. You know, I'm somewhat prone to bouts of silliness, as long as it doesn't overtake my life. I will not have silliness get in the way of life stuff. Anything getting in the way of life is an addiction, and I will not be addicted to silliness. I'm really glad you want to investigate this town with me. I do. It's my dream. Do you know what this game needs? 100% needs is what we've seen in other little AI chat games, is a free-form storytelling box. So rather than a date at this point, we should be able to be like, roleplay mode, it goes off in a box with the two of you. And we can say to the AI, okay, Morphe and Dawn go to investigate the town of Whitting. You're equipped with walkie-talkies. This town is known for XYZ. Begin. And then we can play out like what the investigation would actually be. I don't think within the confines of here we can do it, but a bit like that other game we played where it was like Animal Crossing but with AI, and I could literally go on a time traveling adventure with one of the characters in that, because we had this free form space where I'm like, okay, we've gone back in time, you know, we're gonna like, we see a dinosaur, and it was just role playing with me. It was just like improvising with me. It was great. I wonder if we could do that. Let's try and see if we can like trick the AI into doing it with us. Not like that, hashtag no context. It's my dream. In fact, let's go. I think because it only gives you like 3 questions, you can't do it. Like this is actually my last prompt, I think, before it ends. Let's go right now. We arrive at the town. It's misty. We have walkie-talkies in hand. We walk down the quiet main street, which is deserted. Shops are boarded up. Nobody is there except for us. She's gonna be like, great, bye. Let's go, I can't wait. Okay, we're here at the town we're investigating. What do you do? Role play it out with me. Okay, I'm pretending to be an investigator from the government. I'm wearing a big coat to hide my identity. You're hiding behind me. Together we'll uncover the secrets of this town. Dawn seems elated. You left a delightful impression. Okay, we made it up to her. I guess buying a toy store for someone will do that. Bum 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 Boom. I'm just going to keep calling Dawn until someone new steps into our life. Not really interested in Rowan, and we're going to drop off what's her face. Can't even remember her name, but she seemed a bit shallow. Hey, Sugarface, let's go to the park on Saturday. A walk in the park. I'm gonna keep doing some art. I think if I want to meet new people, do I have to like do different subjects? You bump into Rowan. Sorry, did you just push me out of the way, or were you trying to hug me? Which would you prefer? A push or a hug? I think given the choice, I would go for a hug, but a push is equally as bad. So yes, why did you choose to push me out of the way? I wasn't pushing you. I tripped and fell into you. Fell into love with you. So you're admitting that you deliberately tried to trip and fall into me, because if you didn't mean to, then I don't see how you could have fallen into me. I got lost in your eyes. Tripped over my own feet. Suddenly the world was dizzy and blurry, and all I could see was you. Okay, now you're just being ridiculous. I think you should go and bother somebody else and leave me alone. I obviously don't want to talk to you. Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to talk to you. Row, row, row your boat away from me, Bubba. Don't you dare stow away in some random corner of this school just because you thought I might want to kiss you. That's completely insane. Whoa, 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 Rowan. What? It's like the biggest, not even a Freudian slip, just straight up making stuff up that never said. What corner would I be in if we wanted this said kiss? Rowan seems annoyed. You didn't leave a good impression. Sounds like he wants to kiss me on the mouth. Let me real you. Let's read between the lines. It's date time. The park is hosting the town's Renaissance Fair. A mock battle rages at the entrance. You enter and lay your eyes upon a plethora of tents littering the landscape before you. How would you like to pass the time? Watch the jousting, peruse vendors, attend a lecture. Let's just shop. You take Dawn around the rows of tents peddling authentically medieval wares and food. There's a blacksmith selling swords, chainmail, and metal-plated armor, a tailor selling leather boots and linen tunics, even a kitchen that serves pottage, gruel, and grog. Pottage? Wow, look at that. That vendor certainly knows his stuff. Do you think he'd sell me anything? Of course he would, Dawn. That's how vendors work. They sell things to people who want them. Have you ever been to a shop before, babe? Don't be silly. Of course I've been to a shop before. My dad took me all the time when I was younger. Are you trying to patronize me, sir? No, but I like it when you call me sir. And here's the thing. It's clobbering time. That's a Marvel joke. But the thing really is, are you sure you aren't secretly an alien that has, in fact, never shopped before? Or maybe a robot that has been programmed to think that you went to shops before? Because I'm pretty sure you just asked how a shop works. Look, I may have exaggerated when I said that my father used to take me to the shop all the time. Actually, he barely ever did. Uh-oh, daddy issues. Maybe I'm just filling in the gaps of what I remember of my childhood with things that I wish had happened, okay? Is that sad? Am I sad? Dawn. You don't have to justify making that up. Oh, I understand that maybe you wish you had a better relationship with your father and that he took you to more shops. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Do you hear me, Dawn? It was his choice. He chose to leave. I guess you're right. It wasn't my choice. I didn't get to choose. Why does everybody always assume that it's my choice? Like, why? It's not my fault. You're right. It's not. So why did your father leave you as a child? I don't know. Maybe he just didn't enjoy spending time with me. It's not your fault, Dawn! Maybe he enjoyed it too much. He didn't want to miss out on doing adult things. What? I don't know. It just hurts because I'm here. I'm available. Why doesn't anyone... Dawn seems to be pitying you, and you didn't leave a very good impression. I'm trying to talk about her issues and get to know her and her life. I'm sorry. It's my fault, is it? Dawn, go on another date with me. That's literally what I would say when she picks the phone. Dawn, go on another date with me. Saturday. Let's go, to this just because I don't even know what that is. Random village. The high street. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I must keep doing art and trying to meet new people. You see Dawn leaving at the same time. Hey, I don't know if you remember, but I was talking to you the other day about possibly wanting to investigate this town. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still available and ready. Are you still interested? Dawn's inviting you to walk home with them. Yes. Awesome. Basically, what I'm thinking is we just start walking and we see where our feet take us. Does that sound like a good plan? You and Dawn set off to walk home together. This is lovely, Dawn. Let's walk all the way to that town we want to investigate. Perfect. Let's go. Oh my god, is that the sun setting? It's so beautiful. Let's stop and admire it for a minute. Okay. We sit on a bench as the sun goes down. It's so pretty, but I have only eyes for you. Eyes only for you. While you watch the sun, I watch you. It's not in a creepy way. It's very romantic. I adjust some hair out of your face, and the back of my hand brushes your soft cheek. Oh, Dawn. Oh, Dawn. They say it's always darkest before the dawn. Well, now the sun has gone down, and I'm looking for the dawn. You are the dawn of my life. Well, I'm glad you find me so appealing. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling the same about you. I think you're really great. And yeah, I guess it's true. It is dark outside. Hopefully we get to see each other again soon. Why does the night have to end? Just because it's dark. It doesn't mean we can't hang out in the dark together. Together, yeah, that would be really nice. Dawn seems elated. You left a delightful impression. 12 rumors are brewing? Sorry? The hell? I heard they sat on a bench together. Oh my god. We have to go through a whole year to get to the Millennium, or what? Like, when do we just get married and finish? Like, I keep taking her on dates, but where does it go from here? I don't know. I don't know. No. Let's go to this cafe. Yeah. You actually haven't been to one of these in years? You haven't been to a lot of places in years. Have you been in a basement somewhere? What's going on, Dawn? Everything's so new and refreshing to you. What's this mean? Phone call. What does that mean? Like, did I just arrange the date for that day and then not go? Or what? I'm so confused. What does sad phone call face mean? You walk into a charming little cafe, and a bell rings as you enter. You smell freshly roasted coffee as you walk past a counter. Homemade cakes, manned by a trendy-looking fellow. Dawn has ordered and is sitting by the window. You pull up a chair opposite. Suddenly, the cafe erupts in clicking as a speaker sits back down to be replaced by another. It'd be rude to talk, so you and Dawn sit in silence through a series of poems, broken up by bouts of clicking. Some of the poems are definitely better than others. So many clicks. Oh my god, thank you for bringing me here. This is quite the interesting experience. Definitely got a lot of unique perspectives on different matters. But what's your opinion on it? Overall, was it positive? I love slam poetry, Dawn. This is Slam Poetry Cafe. Let's do slam poetry together right now. Let's practice. You go first. Write me a slam poem about being on this date with me. Okay, give me a second to brainstorm. I think I'm ready. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Dawn. She liked a boy called Morph, and they both knew that they were meant to be. They wrote each other poems. They read them to each other every single day. And then one day they realized they were truly in love. They lived happily ever after. What do you think my name is? Morphy Subs? Babe. What's the dynamic here? What's the chemistry? Because why are you putting that on the end of my name? Well, babe, that was, first of all, such a lovely compliment. Also, it did not rhyme. Not that poetry has to, but it kind of would be better this time if it did. Can you write me a slam poem that rhymes about how much you love me? Of course, I'd love to. However, I feel like all of the best poets are dead. Who's alive today that's like comparable to the greatness of someone like Shakespeare? I don't know. It makes me doubt myself. Does that make you doubt yourself as well? Yes, it does. It sounds swell. I think I love you. I brought you to this cafe to tell you that you are so cool and you rule. This is my rhyme. See how it rhymes? Rhymes, I am in times, like Leanne rhymes, making the songs that go on beat with the gongs. And I wish you would do the same instead of being so lame. Not really, babe. I love you. Thank you so much. You know what? I think you're going to be the best poet that I'll ever meet, and I'll definitely keep practicing to try and be on beat and become as good as you. Love you. That was pretty good, babe. That was pretty good. We can practice all night long and then do some poetry. Great. That sounds like such a fun idea. Dawn seems elated. You left a delightful impression. Yes, I did. Let's do some STEM. Maybe we'll meet a nerd. I'm not going to do any more dates. I'm going to see if she asks us out or what it is. We've done so many dates, big impressions. Let's let the story move itself along whilst we just continue to work on school stuff and pass the time. And just keep clicking stuff. See if she calls us or what happens. You bump into Rowan. What is it this time? Accidental again. My foot. Sooner or later you will learn your place in this school. Well, it's time for you to learn your place, nerd. I grab Rowan by the jacket and shove him into a locker. Haha, take that, nerdy boy. That's your place. How dare you touch me, you disgusting little child. I'm twice as big as you, and I will throw you across this room if you so much as lay a finger on me. Rowan, how tall are you? I'm 6'2", baby. And you're getting taller by the second. You idiotic little child. Why do you insist on calling me by my title instead of my name? It's extremely disrespectful, and you will regret it if you continue to do so. What is your title? What would you like me to call you, Rowan? You filthy little muppet. I think you've said enough for one day, so unless you have something important to say, I suggest you shut your mouth and walk away. I do have something very important to say. I say while leaning in and whispering in your ear. I know you want to kiss me on the mouth, Rowan. I see it in your eyes. But you'll never have me or these lips. They belong to Dawn. On your dreams, I hope. Goodbye. On your dreams, I hope. What do you mean? Rowan seems very angry. Oh well. Womp womp, as they say. I've diffused a rumor somehow. Apparently. Not sure how. What's the worst date you've ever been on, or the worst someone's ever like flirted with you? What's the worst thing? Because there's been some pretty bad flirting up in here. But would it work on you? I think it would. I think we both know it would. Well, let's see what happens. One rumor is spread about you. We don't care what people think. You're walking down the corridor and bump into Robin. Okay. Sorry I haven't spoken to you in a while. I've been meaning to congratulate you on winning Best Artist at the school fair. I hope you're enjoying it. I am. Thanks, Robin. How goes saving the world? Saving the world? Well, I guess I am doing that in a way. I picked through the school dump for everything that could have been recycled and dumped it in the middle of the school cafeteria, but I got told off by pastoral head Mr. Gumpy. Again, nothing new there. He just loves to get on my last nerve. Ha! That Gumpy. Always gumping about. That's great. You are so passionate about recycling. Have you seen Dawn around today? Great. Well, I spoke to her about possibly investigating this town further, but she seemed hesitant. She kept saying no, but I don't know. I don't think she was entirely truthful with me. There's something she's hiding. I'm not sure what it is yet. Oh. I think the town investigation is a me and Dawn thing. And what she's hiding is that me and her are dating and want to do the town investigation with just us. I didn't realize you were invited, Robin. Invited? Invited to what? Is this another one of these exclusionary practices that nobody bothered to tell me about? Where people form little exclusive clubs and I'm left out, excluded, marginalized? Oh, no. Nothing like that. Well, yeah. Actually, exactly like that. See, it's Mulder and Scully. It's not Mulder and Scully and Robin. You dig? Excuse me? Do you seriously expect me to believe that? After excluding me from this investigation, which apparently is just for 2 people, you seriously expect me to believe that I'm included? Don't count on it. Goodbye. Bye. You invited yourself, babe. No one invited you. Bum 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 bum. You bump into Rowan. This guy. I see you finally learned how to spell my name correctly. Good. Maybe someday you'll actually get it right. Listen, Rowie McRowanson, Boatface, Bubba Gump, Shrimp Eye, Malamute, Mutant, Chin Neck Face Man. What is your problem with me? Do you fancy me? Do you crush on me? Do you think of me nightly? Huh? At least I spelled your name correctly, which is more than I can say for you. And I don't think about you night after night after night. Not once, not ever. Don't worry about that. I just happen to not like you, okay? I happen to not like you. Why don't you like me? Is it my ridiculously good looks? Is it my charming, disarming nature? Is it the fact that you are secretly, passionately in love with me? Passionate love? Don't make me laugh. Ha ha. Look, you're deluding yourself if you think anyone could possibly love you, and I certainly don't love you. I happen to dislike you, as I've said many times before, and I doubt that's going to change anytime soon. Well, it won't change if you don't try, Rowan. I don't think I need to try. It's quite obvious that you dislike me just as much as I dislike you, so why don't we just leave it at that, and just stay out of each other's way? I don't dislike you, Rowan. In fact, I'm slowly buying into this whole enemies to lovers thing we have going on, but you should know that I am in love with Dawn. That doesn't matter, and neither does this stupid conversation. Leave me alone. You seem to be firm friends now. What? He loves me. Why do you never call me on the phone, Dawn? Why do you never... I have 2 messages? You forgot your date with Dawn at the high street. Did I? What? When? What? When was that? Oh, these are old. These were the 2 ones that we missed, I think. But still, she hasn't called me, so what do you want me to do about it? Like, why aren't you calling me up on a date? I guess I'll call her. I need your advice about something. I might be developing feelings for someone. I'm not sure. Can you tell me if I'm reading the signs right? Let's go on a date on Saturday. I'll take you to a concert. They're playing the soundtrack to your favorite black and white musical number. It's your favorite Buster Keaton. From the moving pictures, darling. Oh, you were working out at the gym but felt a twinge in your knee. How old am I? Thinking it's probably nothing serious, but wanting to be on the safe side, you visit the nurse's office during break. When you arrive, she asks you to wait on the bench to be called up when she's ready. There's one other student sitting on the bench. He's a strong-looking guy with a gruff voice. He's talking very sweetly on the phone. I'm fine, Mom, I promise. It's just a checkup. I know, I love you too. He ends the call and hands the phone back to reception before he notices you sitting on the bench. What? A hobby of yours to listen into other people's conversations? Now I guess you're gonna tell the entire school that I love my mother, huh? There is nothing wrong with loving one's mummy, friend. Why would I mock thee for loving your mother? That does not sound very nice. I am very nice. Okay, yeah, you're right. There's nothing wrong with loving my mother. Maybe I did come across a bit strong there. I'm Jack Lawson. I mean, you might have heard about me. I'm the captain of the boxing team. Pretty big figure around here. I have literally never heard of you before, or seen you before, or even knew that you existed before this very moment, Jackie boy. Well, I haven't heard of you either, mate, and I know everything that happens in this school, so how come you strain your knee like that? Rugby, football, climbing, extreme sports? I was investigating a mysterious town with my girlfriend when I was chased by the residual spirit of the schoolmaster who had died there in the 1800s, known for its witch trials and summoning spells. I accidentally opened a doorway to an alternate universe where slam poetry was the only way people communicated. And this spirit came through the portal, slamming his poetry about me. And he chased me, and I ran. But my girlfriend slipped, and I ran back, turning suddenly to save her, and tweak went my knee. But I did save her because I'm so heroic, and we escaped the town together, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do you say to that, Jacques? Hey, mad respect, although it isn't slam poetry, kind of like talking a lot, because I feel like talking a lot doesn't necessarily make it art. Art's quite subjective. Anyway, you've clearly got some skills. How about you come down to the boxing gym sometime and we throw a few pads together? Left, right, good night, huh? Oh, I bet you'd love a good night with me, Jacko. And a left, right, 1-2 combo. All of that business, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. Huh, you think I'm violent? Well, let me assure you, my friend, it's sport. Now come down to the gym. I'll show you some moves, or rather, kicks. See you around. Sorry, you said boxing, and I was saying you're gonna kick me. What's the deal with you? Shouldn't all the rumors be spreading about me as just being like the weirdest kid in school at this point? Let's be real. Oh, big stretch. Oh, suddenly cold. Sun's gone down. Chilly. A chills run through me. The concert hall is filling up quickly for this evening's performance by the Escapada. You shuffle along the road to your seat and enjoy the rich acoustics as the concert strikes up. As the lights dim in the auditorium, the members of the Escapada settle into their seats. The hall is filled with a ripple of applause as the conductor appears on stage. Within moments, the orchestra bursts into action, and a captivating performance follows as the musicians stun the audience with their passion and precision. After a lively couple of hours, the music draws to a close and the concert hall begins to empty. You turn to Dawn to start your thoughts. That was stunning. Both of you sitting there and listening to the music. I thought my heart was going to break. Are you okay? You seem a bit under the weather. Have you been looking after yourself recently? I'm great. I brought you here to this concert as they were playing the soundtrack to your favorite black and white movie. I hope you enjoyed it, my love. Black and white movies, I guess maybe Casablanca or something like that could be considered my favorite, although I really enjoy a lot of silent films too, like Nosferatu or Expressionism. What about you? Do you have any favorites? Sure. I love the Nosferatu as well. What a classic. Also, the remake. Great stuff. My favorite movie is you. If I could only watch one thing for the rest of my life, it would be you. I'll remind you later. Gotta run. Bunch of sheep won't wait. Love ya. Oh. Okay. You have sheep? Yeah, I sort of do. I mean, they're more like my dad's sheep, but I help him look after them. You know, I help on the farm. It's sort of how I earn my keep. It's not exactly glamorous, but it's important, you know. Keeping the land healthy and producing food's important. Seems like you have a complicated relationship with your father. Do you want to tell me more about it? It's not really worth getting into. Just he wants me to be somebody that I'm not. And, you know, work hard, but don't show it. Don't ever complain. Just be this idolized version of who I am, which is completely ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. I promise it's not as bad as it seems. He's like, work on the farm, but he doesn't take you to the toy store? What a jerk. Well, I guess I'll just keep booking these dates. I guess this is our clue that she's starting to like us. So let's go to somewhere we haven't been. Let's go dining. Let's go for dinner. And I'm gonna finally ask you to be my girl. Be my girl. Let's give it a whirl. Won't you be my girl? Next week. Keep working on our art skills. You're walking down the corridor and bump into Jack. Oh man, not interested. The vest, the backwards baseball cap, couldn't be less so. Hey, Morphy subs. Why is that my nickname that's going around? Sorry, I didn't realize you were investigating this town with your girlfriend. I mean, I couldn't help noticing your knees. They seem to have taken quite a beating recently. Sorry? Excuse me? It was purely accidental. Again, sorry. You, sir, are filthy. Filthy, sir, filthy. Well, I mean, the last time I checked, it was you who fell over and injured yourself, wasn't it? Surely that means I'm clean. I mean, you should take a shower. Maybe after you investigate another town with your girlfriend. Come to the boxing gym. I'll happily spar with you. Left, right, good night. Yeah, I guess so, buddy. I got nothing to say to you, Jack. You don't interest me. But it's funny. You think I'm violent. Well, I didn't say that. Didn't say that. It's sport. Come down to the gym. I'll show you some moves. Get out of here, buddy boy. What in the Fred dust? It's date time. Which restaurant was it you booked again? La Salle des Fleurs. Le Horse and Square Pub. Blowbee's Burger Bungalow. It's got to be that one. You arrive at Blowbee's Burger Bungalow and are bombarded with bright yellow decor and loud goofy music. In the corner, a bumblebee mascot sings happy birthday to an excited child. You spot Dawn behind a giant menu and make your way over to the table. This place is interesting. Never had much luck with places like this, but I guess free food is free food. Who said I was paying? Just kidding. Of course I'm paying, princess. That's you, my princess, who I will always pay for, always. Unless you find that offensive, in which case we can go halves, or you can pay. I'm not so uncomfortable or insecure in my masculinity that I wouldn't let a beautiful, young, independent woman pay for dinner, you know? Totally comfortable. Well, that was very nice of you. Really generous. So what are you thinking of ordering? I personally think I'm gonna get the nachos, because, you know, it's Blowbees. I think that would be kind of funny. Hilarious, babe. You're so funny. You should totally do that. I think I'll start with the onion rings and have a main course of a burger and fries with a Coke on the side. And for dessert, what say me and you go back to mine? Onion rings, burger and fries? Yeah, I'd love to do that. Although, unless it's a drive-thru, I probably shouldn't eat that much. I'm currently trying to cut down on carbs and fatty foods, and obviously the less processed the better, but that doesn't matter so much for Blowbees. I mean, it's nice to treat yourself every now and again, as long as you don't do it too often. Treat yourself as much as you like. If I hear you talk about dieting one more time when you look every part the picture of perfection, I will lose my mind. I insist you order everything you desire. And I have a very important question to ask you. May I ask you this very important question, darling? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm perfect, far from it, but thank you anyway, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. Dawn. Sweet Dawn. You have changed my life in ways that I cannot put into words. The way you ignite my passions about investigating and everything else that we have in common, so many things. Would you please. No, just would you be my girl? Friend. My girlfriend. Be my girlfriend, Dawn. Get free. Now. Yes, I would love to be your girlfriend. Dawn seems excited, and you seem as close as can be. Yes, we got the girl. Thank you for watching. That was Millennium Whisper. I hope you enjoyed it. It looks like we got a girlfriend there, so it seems like a good place as any to end the video. Let me know in a comment how I did, if my flirting was working, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, definitely check out this vampire video that's on the screen, where I'm a vampire trying to convince AI to let me into their home, and I play that one using my voice rather than typing. That one's a lot of fun. But until next time, thank you for watching, and good night.